give me the fart chair. Oh, now it's not going to do it, of course, because, yeah. This is such an embarrassment, right? See, now it's not doing it. Give me the fart chair. I know we're live, that's fine. Don't wave your hand at me like that. I know what's going on. You're not going to let me sleep. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Cranberry pineapple. Shit. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's been so long since I've had some of that, man. Speaking of that, man, I like to do my Bane impersonation, so we're gonna need to get we're gonna have to go dark here, so you have to use your imagination for this one. There you go. Hold on, let me put my headphones on so I can hear it clearly. What's up? Okay. Oh, it is echoing. Shit, I didn't mean that to be on there. What the hell? All right, so hopefully it's coming through. Pardon me. All right, so you got the reverb on there and everything.
Hello, Batman. We meet again. That's a very nice suit you have. Or should I call you Mr. Brain? I'm sorry, that's a secret, Batman. You did not hide it very well, my League of Shadows. I found you. And, this is hard to breathe with this thing on. Hang on. Let me try this. Okay, I've got my breath back now, but Batman, come, let us talk about your voice. It's very beautiful, but do you happen to have a beautiful ass in that suit? I can't tell, it's not quite tight enough. Look at my suit, Batman. You can see my muscles glistening from there, can you not? That is the way a hero should look, especially if you claim to be born of the darkness. Oh, are you behind me, Batman? I don't think you... Do you think you're going to get the drop on me? You will not take my mangina, Batman. Have I gone too far? I think I might have gone too far. Why don't we go back to the regular show, Batman? Are we too late? Have we lost them? I think they've lost. I think they've got away, Batman.
And? Thank you. It was good. It was good painting.
No, Batman, don't touch me there.
You know what I mean? You gotta get those kind of things in there. I see why I have to go black. You have to go dark so you can...
You couldn't see me talking to you like this. This is the way that we have to talk to each other now. But if I just talked all to this one like this, and it's not even a bad impersonation, it's just what I want to do.
It's my show, I could do it. It's just good. That's good. Right, truth versus reality. Let's get some of these effects off here real quick. I've long said that there's three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. Because either side is going to be, my side is going to be tainted with, how badly I was treated. And your side is going to be treated bad, tainted with how badly you were treated. And then there's the truth that's somewhere in between that, something happened. An incident happened. And he took it personally, and she took it very badly. You know what I mean? That's actually, or he took it badly, and then he took it even worse, and then got mad about that. Then that made him get mad, and that's the truth of it. So, And you have to ask, what is truth? What is reality? Well, truth is anything you believe to be true. Seriously. If you believe the sun is pulled across the sky in a chariot, well then how come it's there every day? Well, how come I don't see the fucking chariot? Because it's so far away. You're not gonna. The sleigh is. See the moon? Yeah, it's farther away than the moon. Obviously, because the moon goes in front of it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty far. Yeah. I guess it could be true. Yeah. So fuck off. There are people that probably would fight. At one point in time, they probably would fight you that Ra does not pull the sun. Or that, snake venom, being bit by a snake, or whatever. All the alligator dung is not a good. Oh, it's a good anti-fucking pregnancy because I don't think, the smell would be very good. Very good. Definitely not conducive for getting any head, that's for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm just an open book. I don't give a shit anymore. What is that, hash wax? Just a little harm in there. But that, it was all one clump in the center, then I did it in fourths. Then I did it in eighths, which you can see there's like the eighths in there, but you can't see the 16ths that I cut it because it kind of just too loose for that. But I mean, it doesn't take. Where's my scooper? It doesn't even take this much right there. So I'm gonna be at this thing for a while, and I mean that'll carry me for a bit. I've already got a chunk in there, so I can actually even just keep because it just bubbles. I just keep dumping pot on top, and it'll probably sink eventually down to the filter unless I shake it up too much, And then otherwise, last time I saw it, just sitting there, just bubbling and dripping down into the ash. I was just keep burning through it. Just put a little light layer on top of it, reheat it up. I can tell. See, you can tell when I get a hit because you can taste. It just tastes different. So I say you can get any kind of fucking low grade, so I'm just gonna just keep it burning, Anyways, so yeah. The good thing is, like, I don't really have a desire to smoke too much more. Once it kicks in, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, we're good to go. So truth, what is truth? Like I said, we said that's whatever you believe is truth, isn't it? I mean, because if you have a source that you trust and they tell you something, you tend to not question it. We'll even fight for it. Dude, it was on the news last night. The news could have lied. This was CBS news. This wasn't like fucking. This was real news. You know what I mean? This wasn't like fucking PBS Hour or fucking, One Nation or Fox News. This was fucking a real news station. This was CNN. This is, unless you're saying something that you saw on. What was that one that C-SPAN? The one that actually shows the things going on in there. Like, even if you watch the pundits that talk about it on like YouTube and stuff and summarize and show like clips of it, they show the first person who talks usually making an ass of himself, but not being anywhere near truth. Is their reality that they want to inflict upon. See the difference? Reality, it's like a shared psychosis. When that shared psychosis is also combined with what everybody believes to be truth, you have a reality that Well, that's just the way things go. Right? That's just the way things go. Yeah, it's different for them because they are, whatever. And that's what they're hoping to inflict, but the problem is they based it on the hounds of, fuck you, you can't make me. And then their main people that are on their sides, on their side, are the people that believe the Constitution gives them the right to overthrow a tyrannical government. It does not in absolutely no way, and I can prove it because, one, it was never used for that. The militias were used on behalf of the United States to protect from foreign. I get foreign and domestic, but a foreign threat will be like an organization because it's an entire United States, you know what I mean? Even if it's a small sleeper cell, whatever it is, it's an organization tied to a bigger organization, whatever the fuck it is. In America, it can be a lone nut. It can be a Donald Trump who may have those Jeffrey Epstein files. Is that why all those senators are keeping quiet? See, that's a very simple, and the thing is, the dude, it's so fucked up watching because they've been allowed to get away with it. So they've been like, just so happy to just negate the Democrats, whatever they have to say, and whatever thing, and just because they think they got the vote, and so they think they've got this mandate, and as long as they keep saying it, it will become, just keep repeating the lie, it'll become the truth. Remember, Hitler got away with it. That only works on a population that believes unanimously the reality that you're selling. At least like 70-80%. I just don't think Hitler's rise would have worked if he had Trump's numbers. It just wouldn't have. There's just no way because there'd be too much resistance. And today was an incredible showing. I don't know if it was today. It was whenever Moskowitz and Raskin and Stilwell, and there was a female politician. I don't know what her name was because she yielded her time over to Raskin. No, to Moskowitz to continue his basically beratement of them. The thing is, Jim Jordan, the chairman, stood up, grabbed his coat because they already had gone in on him and he was hoping it was over. And Swalwell started in on him. And the chairman gets up and starts, he grabs his coat and tries to ditch out. And they show like him talking from Swalwell to Raskin about some legal terms and stuff, especially about this one thing where they said about in public, like they're doing, are you culpable for what you say? And it's like, no, you're not. Now in court, like, he starts going through like the inference, by whatever, like you have the ability to plead the fifth, but in some situations that you are not allowed to plead the fifth, that you have to, and then he's going through like actual, because he's like a lawyer, and then several of them are actual lawyers, unlike these fucking people that think they're going to get away with this Nazi agenda. And so then it's like, so they benefit from this being a civil trial. Like, yeah, because if it was federal, they could not plead the fifth. I mean, they're basically laying out what's happening to them. I think they all saw. Because they all were just like, yeah, they're getting evidence right. This right now is being recorded. So whatever you're showing to your Fox people, the full record, let the record show. And they're not going to be able to believe it because they've been showing like Marjorie Taylor Greene owns blah, blah, blah. And she throws, and there's no retort. Like they're fucking like, okay, dismissed. Because that's the only part you saw. You didn't get to see what he said, and nor do you care because you're like, yeah, what do you say to that motherfucker? Yeah, you don't even have shit to say. They just keep on going, showing you all this fucking whatever. They don't show you the person's retort and go, I wish you were still here, because after she made her retort, after she made her little fucking grandstand for the fucking Fox News, she got up and got the fuck out of there and left and went to go do something else. Because she knew the rest of it was going to be everybody tearing her the fuck apart, and that's what the rest of it was. Talking about how stupid it is, how stupid the plan is, how dumb it is. It's just retarded and fucking, yes, it's mentally retarded. It's not any kind of way looking at development. You know what I mean? It's developmentally restrained. You're putting all this money into a system, the Pentagon, which hasn't passed a clean budget in forever. They haven't, like, they've been audited and they haven't done. So you give them more money? Maybe in Trump's world. Maybe in the 1980s Reagan world, where like "Born in the USA" was a chant of, yeah, I was born. No, if you listen to the words, it ain't like that. But 80s and Republicans are bad about that. Taking a message that's not the right message from the song or the whatever they're trying to do and co-opting it because, like, my future's so bright I gotta wear shades. So they just take it, even though they talk about, like, if there was their stuff, like, oh, we're suing you for, you know, copyright infringement. That's trademark property. But your song, that's I can just use that because I want to project a very bright future. So they'll use it. Back in the day, it took longer for the people to find out. It wasn't so instantaneous, but, like, you know, they used it 2 or 3 times and, like, fucking cease and desist. And then the person has to go on TV and, like, yeah, dude, we did not license them to do that, and we're telling them to stop. They do not have our license. Oh, come on, be cool, man. Fuck you. First off, you didn't license the shit the way you're supposed to, Mr. Law and Order. You didn't license it the way you're supposed to. Number 2, if you had asked, I would have said not for fucking $5 million fucking dollars. You disgust me. You're everything my music is against. Stay the fuck away from my music catalog. You ever notice that fucking Trump can't get anybody to perform? At his events? Anyone else? Notice that? But Kamala Harris goes out and there's just everyone else is just brainwashed. All the people with talent are brainwashed. They're all wrong, even though they make all the good music. Okay. The reason they make good music is because they have an idea that appeals to all people. The sound and the melodies appeal to all people. It's not a fucking Jew conspiracy to make catchy music and then have these singers come in. No, these people are actually smart and they sit down and they write their own music. Some have other people that have writers for them. But even then, it's just, I mean, only thing that matters is how popular are you? How sellable are you? Especially with women. How sellable are you? I hate to say it, but in Hollywood, once you've had kids, ladies, you might as well just take a look at the record. Probably explain why Cameron Diaz never had fucking kids. She probably looked and saw. She's a smart lady. She probably looked and saw, like, yeah, once you have kids, you have no career. You just don't. If you do, it's always playing the mom. No matter, like, you know, you come back and, like, you get full, you're back in shape and everything else. And they're like, okay, so it's only been like a year and a half or whatever. So you want me to play that? No, you'll be her mom. It's been like a year. Yeah, but you're out of the thing. And so, like, you're going to play 40. But I'm like 32. Yeah. You're going to be like 40, 45, somewhere around there is what you play. And the new person coming in is going to be 28 and she'll be playing 35. But, you know what I mean? Whatever the fuck it, you know what I mean? All the shit they do. Sisters, fucking, not daughters, obviously, you know, whatever. Age. I'm fucking high, leave me alone. Some strong shit. So, then there's is. What is is? Is what remains when you and I fade away and our truth and our reality are gone and time has passed and the understanding of what it is, and there's no personal connection to it. Because all this is past, and all there is what is and what was meant to be. The proverbial tree that will not sit under the shade that we won't enjoy. We're planting it and wondering, why can't we sit under the shade? Because we planted it, or our parents or whoever planted it, and it's still our job is to keep growing it, watering it, whatever the fuck. And I think that's what you see with a lot of the older people. They're kind of like, they thought they were close. There was still a long way to go. The thing is, their generation was close for their people. Their reality was, it dawned on me why. I was reading the Bible, and it said that you're not supposed to mix your livestock. Then I remember the Three-Fifths Compromise. I'm like, oh yeah, no wonder they were against. Because those weren't people to them. To them, those were animals. Those were beasts of burden. Those were field animals to use. They were 3/5 of a man. And like, as I've said before, that's a fucking 3/5. It's like they're trying to figure out what they are, and then like half of a man. Well, hey, come on now, half. Come on, they're more than that. 3/4. Whoa, that then they're gonna say no. That's too much. Well, fuck, man. What's between half and 3/4? No, that goes in a quarter. That goes into half. It goes into 3/5. I can live with that. Yeah, 3/5. I can live with that. Because then it's not like we're saying that they're dogs or anything. You know what I mean? And then we're also not saying that they're equal, or even close enough, or could ascribe one day to be. Because they still have to get to 3/4 before they could, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm good with that. Before they can get to 3/4, then they had to get to fucking whatever that other one is, and then they have to do half of that, and then, and so that'll buy us another good 400 years. Now we can't convince everybody, since we got the 13th Amendment passed, where they are free, except for people that are prisoners. So if we convince everyone that their nature is crime, it'll be easy to arrest them and put them back to work out in the fields, only this time it's legal. But we won't enact it right away. No, we got to see this culture of bad Negro, black, something that denotes the difference between us and them, just like this 3/5. You know what I mean? We need something that clearly denotes a line. Not the same. Not good enough. Like I said, if you put on a 3-piece suit and go to Purdue Pharma, you can put out all the OxyContin, oxycodone, all the fucking hydrocodone, the one that they just released that was like with a Z for the something, whatever. Basically a hydrocodone without aspirin, so they could keep scaling it up to like a hydromorphone. And, basically hydrocontin, and you know what I mean? That kind of shit, because there's oxy in the hydro. Chiral, believe different sides of that. The same way they're taking LSD, and they're making it without the hallucination. They're calling it JRT, by flipping a couple molecules. It probably was laid out this way, and by flipping the molecules that way, They become chiral. They're talking about an alternate branch of life by people messing around. Like if they were to take like a bacteria, and then they've already done it in the past, but breed it a mirror image of itself, because that way things can bind to it that normally don't bind to it. They said that it could grow and start producing and make a second strain of life. More than likely, it's already happening. We have left-handed people right here, on the earth. But we don't have both simultaneously. That'd be very, very bad, I think. Like, which side of the mirror are you? Should we be doing something like this, bringing that side of the mirror over to this side of the mirror? What if, like, over there, on the other side, it's weirder to be right-handed? Kurt Cobain's right-handed. And all left-handed people are going, damn, dude, Jimi Hendrix is right-handed. Well, how does he even do that with his right hand? See, all the scissors are left-handed, man. What the fuck? He's playing behind his back? Okay. But yeah, no, you go to Purdue Pharma and you sell all the OxyContin and Hydrocontin you want. And you're a chemist, you're a pharmacist, you're a whatever. But if those medicines fall into the hands of cartels or whatever, I mean, I think a group of pharmacists would kind of be a cartel. Especially if they're shipping medicine to, like, say, Mexico, where it's known to be easier to get your hands on it. That way they can say you didn't get it's right over the border, so that way it's not hard to get your hands on a whole shit ton of it. That's probably their biggest buyers and, their biggest dealers of their medicines. It has to get there somehow. And taking it into the hospitals and other things like that would be just the easiest way to do it, wouldn't it? Take it out to a pharmacy. Pay off the local people, the local police precinct, to not give a shit that this fucking pharmacy just keeps dumping in huge bulk. It's not there very long, so people don't, it goes out the back door very quickly. So how would they know? It's just this, truck pulls up. They have people watching the truck to make sure oh yeah, people don't want to do, yeah. Like, what goes on inside those boxes. They pull the fucking truck inside, shit. They can make daily deliveries. Half of it OxyContin, half of it, goddamn, opiates, half of it opiates, half of it antibiotics and actual real medicines, respirator, shit like that. Because you can still go there and buy it for cheaper. Same medicine you buy here. That sounds kind of fucked up to me. I don't know about anybody else, but why should you go over like a border and it's cheaper? I'm just weird. I don't know. It's almost like they could do it here so you could save the trip. That's what I'm saying. It's about to crack. Ooh. That was a head rush there. Fudge brownies, man. Like I'm about to pass out. Let's go ahead and play some music before I lose my shit. I'll be trying to cash that fucking thing the fuck out. Sean, take it a little bit easy there, sir. You're crossing over to another side of happiness. So suck it up, buttercup.
I'll show you. Hey, it's not like you care. Oh, hey, I'm bent up sideways. Kick out the glory, but the pride always no reason to stay. I got no name to call. Here at the end of days, but I wish it mattered at all. What are you on now? Hey, don't know how to make them be. Hey, watch up the inner. Before there was none, now since then repenter. Don't have a reason to stay. I got no name to call. Here at the end of days, I wish it mattered at all.
Alrighty. That was good. I like that one. Let's turn off desktop audio, so we don't need one. Just today I've been pondering through a lot of stuff, and one of the things I was thinking of is like the fact that we have so many pseudo-Christians trying to like get into government and change things and do this and that, and I have to like wonder like what for? Like, why do you want to take over the government? Why do you think the government should do what you think it should do? And then also, where is that coming from? I'll put it to you this way. If you believe in the Second Amendment so strongly, you do not believe in Jesus. The only thing guns do is kill. The only reason you want one is to avoid being killed. Someone tries to kill me, I'm going to kill you first. Thou shalt not kill. No asterisks. Well, if they're trying to, then do you not believe in God? Lazarus, who he rose from the dead? Jesus, who was risen from the dead by his Father? Do you not really believe that there's life beyond this? Like, oh yeah, I believe in heaven, but I don't want to go there being shot in the face. He says he's going to wipe away all tears, so anything that happens here, I just don't think we'll remember it at all. Especially with lines in there, you'll go to ponder them, and you won't even find them there. That's in the Bible. It was like any neural pathway leading to those people. How will I ever forget? They were never born. So whatever harm they ever did never happened. So just let it happen to you. Stand not in the way of sinners. Let it happen. obey the word, and you won't be the one getting punished for it. Vengeance is the Lord's. Well, he's going to go around killing all these people. And? Will he not meet his maker? Yeah, but he's going to kill. Will it matter? Will it matter? No. When God gets his hands on him, because it's usually a him, a white male. If we want to get specific, it's usually a him, a white male. They have a whole profile set up and everything. That's profiling. For a lot of people that say they believe, they sure have no faith in it. O ye of little faith. Yeshua said while he was on the ground with them, they worship me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. That's what he said about people that were walking with him. How much more now, O ye Republicans? With your American flag clothing, when the rules of the flag say it shall not be made into clothing, or things to be dabbed on, like, no napkins. So your 4th of July napkins, your sweet ass American flag pants, shirt, hat, all against the rules that you claim to believe in. But just like your religion, you don't. You believe in your truth. And sadly, no one will shake you from that delusion except the Lord God Almighty. It's coming. You just are still having faith that Trump's going to turn it around somehow. He's going to pull it off. Because you're on that get rich quick. Come on, man. Come on, dude. He's gonna pull it off. I haven't spent the last 12 years of my life and a lot of cash on a scam. I'm not in a fucking cult. I'm not following the fucking Antichrist. I'm not. I can't be. I'm a Christian. Go to church. I've been waiting to watch and see it, and he's not. Barack Obama is supposed to be, he's the Antichrist, right? Hussein, he's got the name Hussein, right? Barack, and I saw the devil come down as lightning. Barack, right? And then he signed the beam from that's the abomination of desolation, right? It's not when Trump went to Jerusalem in 2017, when he started to fail, because the Antichrist will be successful at everything he puts his hands to, until the abomination of desolation. He didn't say you had to broadcast it. The Antichrist just has to stand in the place I don't know where he went. I can tell you if he went to the city of David, I'd put money that his part of the Bible was sealed at that point in time. That's probably why he wanted to go down there on January 6th. Because he knows without instruction, you guys won't do anything. You'll get to the top of the stairs, go inside. All the people, the bad people that you want to hang and kill, because that's normal. in a democracy. You don't vote them out. You hang them and kill them. They're traitors. Have you proven it? Fox News has! And if Fox News was lying to you, shouldn't... What if Fox News was saying the same thing about you? Would you want a day in court? Fuck you. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, fuck you, I'd want a day in court. But I'm not a traitor. How do I know unless I have a trial? I want a trial to find out. I want to rake your name through the fucking mud, even if you didn't do anything. I want to levy charges and accusations that I have no reason to other than a good gut feeling in my Christian heart of hatred, of how much I want you to die. You and all your kind trying to tolerate people being gay. And standing out in the way of anybody that you think it's a sin, so you should not stand in their way, so you should tolerate them too. So what's the problem? Oh, I didn't say I'm going to go out and join the local chapter. I just have no problem. To be honest, I have some questions, but they're just like honest questions about like, I mean, I'm not like stupid, but I'm, you know what I mean? When you do some of the same I would like to ask, do some of the same situations happen? You know what I mean? And by the time I get done asking, they probably say like, yeah, I mean, you don't have all, I know, I've got no problem. I do have some lingering questions, but they're very harmless questions, but nowadays they act like if you have any questions at all, you're a bad person. I'm like, what? But this is like an actual practical question. It's not like, oh, which one of you is the girl? You know what I mean? It's not like that. I mean, with two logical thinker people, you know, supposedly, are the dynamics a lot the same? Is it, you know what I mean? Like, do you sometimes, if you were in a high profile situation, Pete Buttigieg and his spouse, is there any pressure to stay together just because now you're in the media, and you know what I mean? It's kind of like your marriage is now public fodder for everyone to look at. Does that make it any more difficult? Because between dating and marriage, just naturally there is I can walk out that fucking door any goddamn time, and then now I can go, oh, the repercussions. You know what I mean? You immediately do that in a high profile. Is it the same? I'm sure it would be for any married couple, but I mean, or you guys like, no, we gotta figure it out. And I'm like, then fucking tell me what the fuck, what's going, what the fuck? Come on, help me. I might fucking switch team. What the fuck's going on? How do you not fucking kill each other? Oh, we just fucking support each other? What the fuck? That makes the most fucking sense I've ever heard in my goddamn life. That's logical as shit. Didn't you come with tits? You do? Let's talk. I like titties. What the fuck? Sue me. Sue me. Sue me. I'm a lesbian in a man's body. Sue me. It just works out sometimes. Sorry. Sue me. I still got questions. I don't know. I'll think some as they come along. It's got to be okay for me to ask that shit. Hey, as a mixed person, is it weird to... I'll answer that. Sure, yeah. If it's not, I'll be like, Would you like also to see my tail? I mean, come on, man. That's kind of a... Come on, dude. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, take his job! As an intelligent mixed person who's heard all the racial slurs of every race out there, and having heard, you know, mulatto, half and half, how did you guys miss honky donkey? How'd you miss honky donkey? I'm pissed on the fucking racial slur. I'm pissed on the fact of being offended by such a good attack. Because I have to like admit that was funny. And honky donkey, you call me like a zebra? Yeah. God damn it! I can't even be mad at you. Honky donkey. No, you guys don't get to use it. That's mine now. I reserve all right to be offended by that term. If anyone uses it against me now, if you had used it before, I would have been like, you're the only one. You get a honky donkey pass. Other than that, I might punch you in the face. So I get the honky donkey pass. Everyone else gets a punch in the face. Mixed people, honky donkey. What up, honky? What up, donkey? Honky donkey! And just high five. Honky donkey! You know what I'm saying? Key and Peele. Honky donkey! That would be my shit! I thought something was gonna happen there. Like Transformer. That would be my shit! Oh no, man. Yeah, but your reality should match your truth. Therefore, when you're done, it'll match your is. Back to the micro, meso, macro. I guess it was your was. Or while you're alive is your is. And no one can go through and go, hypocrite. And if you do, don't take it as a be all and end all and be like, fuck, that is, isn't it? I'm gonna shut the fuck up for a while until I need to reevaluate like a lot of shit. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up for a bit. Fucking hit me. If I'm a hypocrite, hit me with the shit. I do my best not to judge. I can't say that I don't, because I form opinions, which you could consider be judging, but they're just my own personal opinions about, and they're like, you know what I mean? Whether or not I would perform similar, but I can't be in your shoes. I have no idea what I would do if I were in your skin and in your position. So for me, that's who I am in this form here. I may not agree with what you're doing, but I'm not going to be like, what do you do for a living? Oh, man, I just collect guns and just fucking start killing people and shit. You get paid for that? Just a passion I have. Do you like what you do? Yeah, I love what I do. At least you can't, I mean, how many people can say that? Right, yeah. No, I'm with you, man. I mean, do you have like a different gun, like a different day of the week? Man, are we related or something? I just had a feeling. Let's have like a Tuesday pistol, and then like you have a Monday, Tuesday, pistols and rifles for each day of the week, right? It's like we're one, man. It's like we're one. No, man, I'll never touch the stuff that's bad for you. Oh, hey, cool. If I can get my head blown off? Usually, but man, you seem like you're a cool guy. Oh, you seem like you're kind of a cool guy too, man. Oh, this is your stop, right? You trying to get off on 12th and 13th? Yeah, man. Have a good time, man. You too, man. You're calling the police, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Am I going to tackle him? No. Fuck you. My initials are not C, O, or P. It's RLB. Regular League Baseball. Just regular league. We should start doing that. Just regular league. There's nothing stellar about these guys, and you cannot be like. You cannot be. Have ever been for serious? I'm being serious, and like there's like you can smoke pot. You can smoke pot if it's legal in your state. You can smoke pot. When you come to town, they can smoke you out. It's not supposed to be real competitive, not like it's a Gen Xer type fucking thing. Totally. I mean, we can get some older guys that still like to play. Wouldn't that be fucking funny as shit? There's a drunk guy just knocking the shit out of it. This Babe Ruth motherfucker, but he can't run a straight. He can't run a straight line for shit, but it's out of the park, so you still gotta wait for him to make all 3 bases. Go! You don't have to slide. You knocked it out of the park. Just half an hour, guy. Okay, yeah, cheer, dance, yeah. We gotta stop and have a drink, don't you? Sit down. Why not? You earned it. I'm speaking. I'm just go ahead and smoke this joint while you're doing that. Have you gotten up yet? No. After 5 minutes, they can take the paintball guns out and chase you down. You're still not out, but they can chase you and paint you. Oh my God. See, there's ways to balance everything out, man. There's ways to balance everything out. You gotta judge. No, that was from earlier when he wouldn't fucking run. It was. He had to go and the instant replay. Oh yeah, he clearly shot him. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even worse, he waited till his back was turned and kind of gave him the smile, and then did went. Can you imagine the instant replays of that kind of shit? Like the guy diving and then like missing base. It's nowhere near close. Have different celebrity. I've always thought that'd be great since we can do different like audio languages now. Have different people in different languages. I mean, like if you have like different newscasters, you know what I mean, whatever. But get people like John Leguizamo, like on the Spanish, you know what I mean. So they have the Spanish one that's just like two sportscasters, and then they have like John Leguizamo and maybe like an interviewer type person, and so they're making fun and laughing in Spanish. You know what I mean? There may be even a third person, like a third one that's just like a single person. John Leguizamo was a single show, so he could probably handle that by himself. So like another person, and so you got different languages, secondary Spanish, then there's Spanish secondary, then there's Spanish senior third, and there's English, and that's just 2 guys like, oh, as you can see here, and then like Sec 2 is like fucking couple comedians, and it rotates all the time. It's like different people. Sometimes like Snoop and fucking, someone else is hanging out. Well, I guess Snoop's kind of shit on himself this year recently. I don't think he'd be in anything now. But still, Jimmy Kimmel, different people. You just have them just change out, interchange. Anyone's willing to do it for free. That way it doesn't cost anything. Except for adding the extra thing, the extra channel in there for audio. They could do it from their home, watching it on TV, You might even get like a clip of them like how he's used to seeing me. And then it comes up on your little screen. And it like cuts in half with whoever they're talking to, or if they're just them by themselves. Even someone like me be like, I don't know why they chose me. You know what? I know why they chose me. I'll tell you why. So when I was fucking in 6th grade, I got hit so fucking hard it knocked me unconscious. I woke up and no one helped me up. They're just laying there going, what are you doing? So I get up off the ground. And I look down and I'm like, why am I wearing a fucking football uniform? I look over at those guys and they're not wearing matching uniforms. And I look at those guys and they got matching uniforms and they're all doing this. I'm like, I think I'm supposed to go over that way. I kind of had my shit together by the time I got back over to the huddle, but I really don't remember much aside from the guy kicking the ball. And then I'm watching the ball, and the guy that kicked the ball, the same number that kicked the ball, is the guy that just ran over me because he's like good, like this much taller, and just at whatever speed you have to be to kick the ball and catch it. It wasn't until later on, like many years later, that I was thought back and like, those guys were fucking huge. What if they'd been fucking like left back? You know what I mean? Like 2-3 grades. Still playing elementary kids. All I remember is I stood up after that, and like after we got done with the huddle at the end of the game, I'm getting undressed, and I'm like, what is the point? What's the point? Can I spend it? If we get 30 during the game, what? If we don't have to run laps, we're done here. We're done here. Nah, that's all right, man. I never leave the field. I'm always on the Nah, I'm done. Getting knocked unconscious is enough for me. At least as far as this goes. Other shit, yeah, that's different. There's something to gain there. But yeah, I don't know, man. Torn between trying to play some music and wanting to work on this new atrocity. I guess it's still Saturday, so I should probably just play some music. Fuck, it's been an hour? No fucking way. Talk too much. Smoke too much. I guess wrap it all together, man. At least for this one. And then maybe I'll do a guitar lesson. Truth is subjective. Real truth is not. But that's the truth. Can be the truth without having been the whole truth. Well, come on, get out of here. Oh, he hit me all the time. Technically true. Technically true. Oh, come on, get out of here. That's ridiculous. He would hit me all the time. What? I do what? Did you tell anybody? No. I'm not saying it's either way. If it's true, you can pull off a whole lot more, can't you? I didn't say hard. I said you hit me. If I put on a sad face, she hit me all the time. I'm a woman, how could it hurt, see? I would tap you, see? A tap, and she blaming me for when she punched me in the arm and in the chest. It's true. But it's just like, how hard was it? I mean, and how did that make you feel? Like less of a man? Because I mean, I couldn't do anything about it. If I hit her, then I'm an asshole. But then I had to just like take it. And if I was with one of my guy friends, I'd level him, you know. But I can't. I mean, I can, but then there'll be huge consequences. That's why I say truth can be whatever you make it to be. You can change it to be. You just gotta exaggerate how bad the pain was. It's still true. What happened was still true. It's just. Oh, me? No. No. I don't like that. No, this is from a ex-wife that after I'd already had 2 kids with her said, I don't know why, but like out of nowhere said, the way you get away with a lie is you just keep telling it to yourself until you believe it. I think I was feeding one of the kids and I was just like, oh, this is too fucking late. That's not, see, I told you I was insane like on day like 2 or 3. I told you I told you I was crazy, and I said I'm not insane, but I am crazy. I've been in the fucking, because of shit I've said, I've been into a fucking a mental hospital because of like Cymbalta. I've been in a mental hospital a second time because, like, you know, that I was, like I said, I was trying to get off of get better. Everybody was saying I'm just having panic attacks. It's just in my head. So I tried to take something to help that. Left me wanting to kill myself. Going from being like worried about, you know, dying to like actively trying to find it. That's not good. So but yeah. Reality. Again, in some people's reality, Trump is doing a great job. He's playing 27D chess. Even if he was, you have to ask yourself, how? Has he seen it already? And if so, is he being tormented in a deja vu? Is he rising from the thing with great anger because he knows his time is short? Why are all these people throwing their power to him? Like the Bible said, they submit their power to the beast. And that's the thing. There is a beast. The worst part is that there is a shadow government. There is. There's nothing that Donald Trump knows anything about. All he did, he's a con artist and a huckster the way Alex Jones became. In the beginning, he had shit to say that was actually valid. Trust me, I've been watching him for a while. That's why he was in that, I think he was in Waking Dream and Through a Scanner Darkly. Both incredible movies. I highly recommend both if you haven't watched them. And that's what I think, Through a Scanner Darkly is what I think they're doing with pot. There's people that have tried it, and there's only two classes of people: people that are addicted to it, and people that have never tried it. The problem is once it gets to a certain level, it probably will get that way. You probably won't be so fucked up that like you get spaced out as Through a Scanner Darkly. If you do get that bad off, they probably will send you out to farm, like Through a Scanner Darkly. But more than likely, you can still operate kind of like with pot. You'd rather be stoned. And so they probably don't care if you... This really doesn't affect your performance at all. And if it does, you end up going out to field to harvest, basically. As long as you can maintain, they'll give you like a smoke break. Just like there's some workers in South America would get a coca break instead of a coffee break. That's the ice cream, man. Isn't that crazy that your ears just like... I got the headphones on. I guess the microphone's picking up. I hope you can hear that. Otherwise, I got like fucking seem like I'm a dog and just... I thought it was like my phone. Because I was like, why is my phone sounding like that? Because I don't think I even have a ringtone like that. That's that. I gave Chris his own ringtone. He's the only one that set up like that. It's just funny to me. It's just bringing me too much fun. It's just making me laugh too hard having him listen as my boyfriend. The more I play into it, the more it just fucking cracks me the fuck up. Like when it calls, oh, my boyfriend's... I'm gonna let it go to voicemail. Oh my god. It's just fucking funny. Still waiting for him to call him back and see if he'll do a live interview. Oh, fucking stuck up bitch. Can't call back. Can't call your boyfriend back? Is that what you're telling me, man? Huh? Is that what we're doing today? Pretend like you can't see. Is that, it's Saturday. I know you ain't working. He's probably mad, man. Did miss the show yesterday. I got fucked up yesterday. Yesterday was my first time doing wax, and then I also didn't know how strong my chocolates were, and I set everything up to go to make another batch of oil. No, I made 2 batches of oil simultaneously, and I tried some of that wax, and then I was like, I just said, like, well, I mean, I just set the alarm. You know, but if I did that, then like, why? I mean, what would do? Pass out and, you know, whatever. Oh, I woke up at 9 o'clock on the dot. Fortunately, I'm like, and it's like sat up and like I started, you know, stumbling around. The TV's already turned itself off on eco mode. I'm still fucking stoned as shit. Stumbling through the kitchen. Lights are barely on, you know, the one on the stove, and another like just barely dim, and still it's like, what time? 9 o'clock. Oh God, is this? Oh yeah. I only like flipped it one time, but that was all right. When I did that, I figured I wouldn't because the jars aren't very well sealed. So I just shook it up really hard, and it's pretty much at the water line anyways, you know, with both the jugs in there. So it's just, I mean, there's no real reason to flip it. It's almost always all submerged. Just shook it really, really, really good, then put it back in. That shit is stout. Shit is stout. I like it. That's what it's all about. Barely got any flavor to it. It's really good. Any pot flavor, I should say. So it's just like chocolate, dark chocolate. And you don't need a whole lot either. Very nice. Very nice. Loving it. How are you? How are you? I like these jars because they're glass. But they're black. That's the sativa. But the ones that are... No, that's sativa. Indica. Clear. Fucking dope. So what I'll probably do is use the indica ones, which are dark. Pack like 2 pre-rolls, you know, and I roll my own. Take them with me when I'm on the road, so if I ever have, like, you know, places you're not supposed to smoke pot. When I'm downtown, often, like, once I'm down there, I'm like, fuck it, I'm down here now, man. If I get down there early, fuck it, I'm down here now. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, man. The Beta Loop, that shit just rides around all through Meyer to Walmart, all through downtown. You can get off, like, there's tons of stops and shit. It's run by the bank. Walk to somewhere else. Go check that shit out. I mean, you don't have to necessarily shop. No, you know, you just look at shit. Fucking thrift store. You got like 30 minutes and the next bus comes. Just drop in, take a look around. I timed it perfectly, man. I went to Walmart. Went to Walmart and I got all my shit for making my chocolates. I got cherries. I got cranberries, got peanuts, I got caramels, I got peanut butter chips, and they don't all go in. Some of them just have peanuts, some of them just have peanut butter chips, some of them have just caramel, some have a Motley Crue, some have cranberry and just fucking shit, and some of them just have just cherry. Then the surprise one, that's the surprise, yeah. And I had the ones that are shaped like they're like little rabbit heads. Little peace signs, and fucking those are pretty random also, but that's just more like I put it all in the bowl and just kind of stir it up and just kind of just and whatever falls I just let it fall down. If any of them look kind of skimpy, I just kind of, if some of them look overloaded, I fill those in. Then if they're still distributed pretty evenly, pretty nicely. They're fucking good, man. They're so fucking good. It's like 50 calories for like the smaller ones. It's like 100 calories for that, the big rabbit. It's cool, man. So yeah, you can get really high and not kill your diet. You're just getting a little bit of chocolate. throughout the day. Kind of curbs my hunger for quite some time, man. So I get like 400 calories of chocolate. It's a little sugar, sure, but a little coca too. It cleans out your thought process, as they've shown. It actually helps its antioxidants, and it also coca, where they get the cocaine from the coca leaf. It's just a low on the ground, you know, in low level. That's why you get better. You know, you feel better after a cup of cocoa. Yeah, a little bit of coca. Minute. Amincha. Oh, my back. That almost popped. Things are moving. I know. I mean, things are just like. And I'm moving in big patches. I should probably do a. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that tonight. I might get out of here because it's like been an hour now. Yeah, hour and one. Go lay on the heating pad, watch some like comedy, something. At least have the heating pad between my back and the. You're not supposed to do it, but just at least sit there for like an hour and a half. You know, and then go take a hot bath. And just like chilling there. Cause that one's good for doing a bath. And just chill. I got my new soap. Oh, it smells so fucking good. It smells better than black soap to me. It's got like has a whole different smell than the black soap. It smells so fucking good. And it's just like fucking fragrant throughout the entire fucking house now. Like there's one bar out in my bathroom made my whole house smell like it. I was like, God damn. Is that an incense or something? And then so I put one back there in the bathroom. Cause you know, in case I want to take a shower or whatever. Or in case anyone comes by, use it. It's just like Dove's Men Care with like charcoal and clay. And I didn't know it just seemed like it was just charcoal and clay. I couldn't smell it through the thing. So I was like, at least, even whatever, even just like the lava. You know, if it's like the lava, I could at least have the pumice. You know what I mean? The pumice in there for washing my asshole, making it squeaky. And then I opened the box and just this fucking dope ass smell hit me. I'm like, oh, tell me that's my soap. And I'm like, oh, it is. Oh, that's my soap. And I put it on the counter. I just didn't expect it to be just fucking in the shower. I walked by the bathroom like an hour later. I'm just like, God damn, that smells good. The fuck, man. I wish these people would tell their kid because like they have a kid around here that just like when they're playing. This little girl will just like squeal like, ah, and it sounds like someone getting like kidnapped or some shit, you know. Other parent like, look, scream, get happy, get whatever, but try and save that one. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be like you know what I mean. The parent in me hears that, I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, and immediately like looking out the window, see if like I need to stop some shit from happening. And they're just out there playing. I'm like, oh, you're just gonna cry wolf. Somebody's gonna snatch your ass, and you're gonna scream like that. I'm like, yeah, they're just playing. You know. Because it happens, like especially during the summer. They're out there in the summer. And no one's ever going out there, and it's not my kid, so it's not my place to go out there and say, hey, you should save that scream, okay? No one's trying to stop you from playing, but just say that. Bring that down a little bit more. Try it. Yeah, that's good. Because the other one sounds like something's wrong. You don't want people to no, okay, then just kind of watch it. I know you're going to make mistakes. You know, it's going to happen, but try and watch it. Yeah, 1:15. I got BFD up over here. I'm going to play some shite. Ah! About now. Okay, so that's basically how I write songs. I write a song on it and I record it. That one's that one I was talking about called Swim. I hope it turn into a troth song. I don't know if it'll be or not. I got a couple songs I want to do in there. I probably should have sent that to him, not to you. Oh well, a preview of kind of what's going on. I mean, like I said, I'll take that right there what I sent to him. And he'll object to some certain parts, or he'll want to change certain things, and like that's cool because I mean, like I said, if he's interested in the part, I'm not saying that one, but that was just like an example. That's what I've got, and I'll send him what I've got. He'll give me some ideas to tweak, you know what I mean, some things, or he'll come with a bass line that changes it and takes it in different directions. Like so, then just going that way, maybe for the bridge or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I hear exactly what you're saying. Either that, I'm like, I hear what you're saying. What if we change the key just a little bit so it gives it like that lick. Let's give it a try. We'll try it both ways, whichever one sounds the best. We'll go with, man. It's fucking sweet, dude. Let's go ahead and be able to bounce off. The dude can't run away no more already. No, I did the blues one.
Sitting down on the side of the road, I wonder
Check one. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, fool me once, shame on me, and if I do it twice, then I'm gonna fucking need to punch myself in the face. Say stupid. 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 You have to do it that way, otherwise it won't sink in. I almost didn't do it, and didn't even check, and then I would have to do it. But I checked, so I don't have to. Stupid. Don't do that. Songs to jam. Oh, what's this? Is this some songs that have no drums? For the weary. That's with drums. I do. I probably get copyright struck like a mother, but no one really listens to I Have a Dream speech. So I wanted to do like a light blues track. It's very simple. You know what I mean? To kind of accent what he's saying. And maybe hopefully keep people's attention to listen to the whole fucking thing. And yeah. But I went to check to see if I could do it, and they said they're heavily. The I Have a Dream speech is heavily licensed. I thought about doing syncing up. You know what I mean? Like giving the video that I'm gonna watch. That way, like I'll turn the music off, and that way just be the video. And I don't think there's any copyright on the actual video, on the audio, and then people could watch on their end, and I could hear it on my end. Just mute what's going out, and then I could play along to it. I thought about doing that, but then like, I mean, there's just so many. I had it pretty well synced up, so that I could I could hear it on my end, without anybody here. Oh, I could just mute the output on that. Yeah, that's no problem. I could actually do that. Just have like tell the people what time and what date, and then play it. And like it's just got the countdown, like put like about a minute on there at the beginning. So 4, 3, 2, and you hit play on the I Have a Dream speech on the back in the back tab. I already have it up and ready to go, and just hit play. If it's out of sync, that's your fault, not mine. You got the fucking fingers that go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it 3, 1, 0? No, it's 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I thought like 4, 3. No, no one does that. On top of that, it's. Your shit's all fucked up. The best, I thought about that. I've taken mime classes when I was little. Fuck you, miming's cool as shit, dude. People like to bag on mimes. The look, sure. But now picture any comedian you've ever watched. Now try imagine their show without them doing some of the miming stuff. I mean, setting up the microphone, whatever it is make you laugh. I mean, whatever it is, there's like the list is like poison on the side. Well, whatever it is to make you crack up, without the miming of that shit. You know what I mean? The more serious you can commit to that shit, the more of the fun people laugh. So it's not a matter of miming. It's a matter of, I guess, the French clothing and shit. But like when I was little. Before miming wasn't cool, I would sit there and watch them. It was just so fucking great and then they enjoyed watching like me because I'm like, you're fucking telling the whole story without saying shit. And it's not the fact that you can't, it's just that you refuse to. Oh, I'm so with you. Yeah. Drinking water, yeah, okay. How the fuck are you walking against the wind? That's fucking cool shit. And they do like in the box. I'm like, fuck, man, I can see that shit. You're good. You're committed to the act. Like the bow and shit, like, yeah. I signed up for classes, man. And I only got to take like a week or two. Down at the, Lions. What was it? Lions Park? I don't know. Fuck you, mine is cool. Okay, this one's called My Appetite. This one has the drums. Let's see what it's got to it. If that's one any good I want to do. what song that is, but it's the intro's all fucked up. Let me see if I can get this shit to work. Maybe I can do it. I might not be able to keep up with this one. This one's a bit heavier and more intense, and usually when I do, sometimes I do them like a little bit slower. And there's some private time when I don't have people watching. I don't know if anyone's watching or not, but let's find out. You hit a Neptune note. I didn't hit a Neptune note. That wasn't me. You did that. The extra kick drum at the end. That wasn't me. That was you. Oh yeah, we're gaslighting people in this bitch today. We're gonna burn this fucker down. Burn it to the ground. I want to find my JWC's kicks. I do have one that actually does sound like his. The most recent one, date modified. This might be it. I wish I had like a. I wonder if the copyright strike me if I had could find a blank Pearl Jam song. Probably so. Pearl Jam's probably gotten litigious. You didn't hear anything I said. There was only one voice in your head. And that voice said, "Hey Fred, be more like Ted, Ed, or Jed." But you were trying to be yourself instead. I said it was your fault, that last kick drum. That wasn't me, that was all you. I was your mind my business. That's your fault. I got a cool Dave Ebert's kit that I like a lot. I'm saying I wish that I could find a blank Pearl Jam song that didn't have any drums on it. And I guess Elderly Woman Behind the Counter. It might be one. I think that's got any drums on it. With this, yeah. I played Give It Away, and they didn't tap me for that. But I need to probably run anyways. 138. I wouldn't mind doing one more song. I could find another one that's in that folder. For the Weary, no drums. What's the fear for the weary with drums? I remember this one goes way too long. That's all I can stand. And I can't stand no more.